Hi Capricorn, welcome to Told Us Love Tarot. If this is your first time here, thanks for coming by. If you are returning, bear with me right now. I dug up an old phone because I am sick of waiting for things to upload on my normal phone. I'm sure it has something to do with storage. I'm at 86% on Taurus and I started this at 11. We're at 2:45 and I'm just whining to you Capricorn right now. I'm just trying to explain myself. I'm on a different older phone. If this video comes out wacky, cockadoodle was gonna come out of my mouth. If this video comes out wonky wacky Capricorn, I'm sorry. You are the guinea pig. Yeah, the test reading. But if you don't know already, I try to connect everything with what's going on as I'm getting ready for a individual, well, for a signs reading. I try to connect what's going on with me, and like as I'm deciding to do this, it was definitely while I was getting ready for this reading, and I'm like, what if I dug out another phone and then I could have like a reading. I could do my readings on just this one, which has like no use for anything. So we'll see how this video comes out. If it comes out looking like hell, well, we'll cross that bridge. But we're here for looking for solutions, and maybe there's a Capricorn out there who is trying very hard to find solutions to overcoming these obstacles that are preventing him or her from working or just getting stuff done. Because I even wrote, doing whatever you can to not be stopped. Like, I don't want to stop. I've been sitting here waiting because of storage reasons. I can't just do multiple readings at once. So maybe there's a Capricorn out there that's finding themselves being a little kind of inventive as to how to help to keep something going and to not have it stopped or have themselves stopped and slowed down. So initially when I started shuffling earlier too, for whatever reason, as I was looking through my playlists on YouTube for what I wanted to listen to, I decided kind of out of nowhere to listen to Cortez the Killer, which is originally by Neil Young, I'm pretty sure, but this version was Dave Matthews Band with someone else, I don't know, live in concert, and it's a great, awesome song, but made me start thinking, like, why did I choose this song? Cortez. Who is Cortez? The name of the song is Cortez the Killer, and it's about the conquistador from Spain, vocab word, who came over and, is it the Yucatan Peninsula is where they landed, and Montezuma, they just went in and like killed everybody and annihilated that. Was it the, oh my god, now I'm regretting that I was just flexing. Was it the Aztecs? Anyway, I'd like to hope most of us know the story of him coming over and annihilating a civilization of people and history and story and whatever, but the bigger thing I was thinking is someone coming over and taking stuff that's not theirs, or just pushing through someone or other people to just take what they want, because that's essentially what they did. They just came over and killed whoever was in their way and just took what they wanted. I almost just said Cortez. Maybe Capricorn, you're someone who has gone over. You were a Cortez. This either goes either way. You are either the person who has been feeling like you're being stampeded over and just annihilated, and what's yours is being taken from you, and if you try to fight back, you're just killed. Or you are the person who is like, you're steamrolling someone, and everything that this people have, that they've worked for, that they've earned, their lineage, their future, you're like, you've just come in and killed it, and are killing it, and are taking in the process. And the funny and the sad thing here is there's also more to this, because it's the story that is painted for us to learn, and then there's the actual truth. It's painted in the history books as like, what is it, the Spanish? No, not the Spanish Inquisition. That's something totally different, Megan. Oh, crap. I don't know what this is called, but Spanish conquest, the conquistadors, when they came over. Gosh, I want to say this has to be between like 13 to 1500s. There's someone has to be like, what is going on here? I know, I don't understand why that has become like such a important part here, but I think it's just worth noting that like someone is either doing this or feeling this way. And the story that will be told is not gonna be what actually happened. It's gonna be way worse. It's just gonna be portrayed. It's going to portray the conquistador, the one who's coming in and conquering and killing all, as kind of being like a good guy who did this for the better, and when in reality, you look outside the box and the truth of it is it's like they were killers. They came in and killed and annihilated, and like, this was a genocide, and like, but that wasn't the initial picture and story being painted. You feel me? You get where I'm going, Capricorn? That kind of rhymed. I hope this video comes out, because if this comes out well, oh, this opens up a whole new world of me banging out videos left and right. Like Sammy Sosa, Barry Bonds, hitting them out of the park. I won't be able to stop. My initials are MLB, so it fits all together. I've made like every MLB joke in my life. Like, I'm a real great catch. What a knock out the park. Okay, Capricorn. 5 of Cups. 3 of Cups, the bottom. 2 of Swords. The Lovers. It's Gemini energy. You could be dealing with the Gemini or have that in your chart. And you! The Devil! It's kind of funny to say that though, but Capricorn energy. Ooh, Capricorn. Why did I know this reading was coming? Because I can like feel it in my bones, and I can feel it. Okay. All right, I see a few storylines here. Okay, so there, for some Capricorn, for some storyline here, there was some sort of ending, falling out. I'm hearing like the party is over, the party was over. I feel like something ended that was out of someone's control. I don't know if you could hear that, but my juice with the ice just started making all sorts of noise. As I was saying, something was like, something was out of control, something was out of control. Someone, not was, someone is out of control right now. I think they're doing everything they can to keep it together, their shit together, themselves together, and not show anybody how bad they are falling apart. There's a crossroads here. A very, very distinct crossroads, and you're at this point. Of like, shit or get off the pot. Because this path, one of those paths, continues to lead for this heartbreak and heartache. And I see another X with those snakes intertwined. And I just see these chains. And is there a cross here at some point? Yeah, right smack dab in the middle. There is a crossroads here. There is something or someone keeping someone at keeping someone at a job, or keeping someone doing something where it's like the only thing keeping me here is it's like I don't even know the right word. I just want to keep saying shekel. It's like the only thing keeping these two things, you to this job, is some sort of emotional attachment, or you to this person, some sort of emotional attachment, but like it is not good right now. Like, not good. And someone is doing everything they can to not tell anybody, or trying to not let anybody know how bad it is right now. Like, unhealthy. I just keep hearing, like, really, I'm trying not to say that T word, that TOX word, that it's like beating a dead horse. Let's I have an English degree. I need to use my vocabulary. This is unhealthy for people's emotional well-beings, for their mental well-beings, for like their hearts. I'm just hearing like this is not good for my heart. Maybe physically someone has blood pressure issues here, or has some sort of cardiac issues. Maybe someone has a bad heart. Like, literally could be having a bad heart from maybe drinking, or like, I'm hearing I've been shot. Like, shot several times. Or shocked. Maybe someone has had a heart attack and has been shocked. Capricorn. Someone's drinking right now is really bad. It could be more than one person. And I think this is part of the problem. A big chunk of what is the problems here is that there's more than one person. And I don't mean that as a third party. Like, there's some Capricorn out there going like, I knew that bitch was talking to someone else. That other person could be her mother. And her mother is chirping in her ear, saying, oh no, you need to XYZ. And then she does XYZ, and it doesn't lead to anything getting better. There is this stuck. This is actually like a gross feeling to me right now. Like gross. Like I don't want to be here. I don't want to be in this room. Like I feel stuck, sticky, and gross. I hate the way the air smells because I just hate the vibe and energy in here. That's how I feel like someone smells. Look at her turning her nose up. Like I just hate the smell of this bullshit. Yeah, come in here with roses for me. Yeah, come in here for roses. Why are you coming in with flowers all of a sudden? What do you have to hide? And someone's like, what do you mean? What do I have to hide? But it's like, I feel like someone here sees right through the other and is like, you are so sneaky and sly, and the way you word things, what do you mean? Like, I knew a Gemini male, and I learned these things. He would like re-question it to me. I've had a few people do this to me, and it's a tactic of, let's say I would accuse him of like, let me think of something good here. Your gut intuition is telling you that there's a conversation that's been had that you just didn't know about. The way people are kind of looking at you seems a little different. And you had just told your best friend some details. And you were like, I don't want anybody to know this. I don't want them to look at me differently. And all of a sudden, people are looking at you differently. And you're not a dumbass. So you put two and two together. And then you say to your best friend, you said something, didn't you? What do you mean I said something? I can tell by the way that they were What do you mean by the way they were looking at you? It's like a manipulation tactic. I don't know if you would consider, no, I don't think that was gaslighting. Yeah, I guess maybe it would be, but someone is like trying to point out, I noticed the way that guy looked at you. What do you mean? I'm not effing stupid. I noticed the way that guy looked at you. How do you know him? What do you mean? What are you talking about? There's shit like that going on here. Unhealthy. Very unhealthy manipulation, and I feel like it's like there may be more than one manipulative person here, but like someone's very good at putting the other person in their head to question what they saw and what they think or what they heard. Someone erupts and screams. I feel like when they are possibly questioned or something, and others have to get defensive. I see people kneeling and hiding. But there's a lot of, I see X's here. Maybe that's a play on word. Maybe that's part of the problem. There's a lot of X's, EX, 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 ES's. But X's in the sense of crossroads, like shit or get off the pot. This isn't healthy to continue on this path. Someone needs to be hearing that. And it doesn't mean the paths don't separate and then come back together. Doesn't mean that. Doesn't mean it's like forever, split forever. Those chains too come back around linking, but sometimes something in here stinks. The air of this stinks, and windows need to be open and fresh air needs to be let in. And I don't know if there's literally someone out there with a place that like stinks right now, but you need to open up your windows and let the COVID air out and let the fresh air in, okay? I'm seeing like Dumb and Dumber where they're doing he's doing the freaking CPR on the guy, and out with the Old in with the new. Out with the old, in with the new. There is old energy, old stink, old arguments, old energy, just old attitudes. Like, get over this shit. Open up the windows. Fresh air. 8 of Pentacles. Someone could be working from home, and again, all I keep seeing are these windows that are closed that need to be opened. This is, I feel like, someone doing everything they can to make it work. Doing whatever you can to not be stopped. This is somewhere here too, Capricorn. I see someone working a lot. Maybe they're working to avoid being at home. All right, this is, again, a feeling of this wheel of fortune spins around. Those two people don't come off that disc. They don't come off their paths, but their paths are intertwined. And this is another example of that path, of how sometimes you're on, sometimes it's good and sometimes it's bad. And right now there is some sort of swing going on here that it's like something that was good is now bad, or something that was bad is about to upswing to good. Maybe this is like a stick with it. 3 of Pentacles and 2 of Swords. This to me is like a feeling of like trying to show and portray that something is working and good when behind, and in all actuality, there's a lot of pain and hurt and suffering here. 10 of Swords. But we're not talking about it, and that's why it's in reverse. We're saying everything's great and everything's good. And when my mother asks, like, how's things going? Oh, it's wonderful now, even though we're still sleeping in separate bedrooms. However this resonates. The 6 of Cups and the Tower reversed here. It's like this feeling of not wanting to let go. Not wanting, like the Tower is crumbling. The Tower is crumbling, okay? The bolt has already hit, and that shit is going down. But instead of those people having fallen, it's like, to me, at this view, it's like they're like trying to stay at the base and trying to keep on to it. Even though the shit is on fire, bro. It's freaking rain and fire. Just like the things that worked before just aren't working anymore. What you used to be able to bring and like offer, it's just not. What someone brought to the table just isn't enough anymore. Someone either has options, or they want options, or they're keeping their options open, or I feel like maybe they've been enlightened to like, you have the ability to do this. It wouldn't be like you're shit out of luck if this happens. Like, someone here is scared of what could happen. Someone is scared of being on the outs and poor. Like, I feel like this is kind of going back, I'm feeling, to that Cortez. Someone is like afraid of being poor. And I feel like this is part of this attachment, this obsession of like, I'm not going to get off this wheel with you, because this wheel leads to good fortune. It's the Wheel of Fortune. So even though I'm crying over here and you're stabbed over there and doing whatever you can to console yourself, we're telling everybody that it's working and that we're the lovers, when really we are at each other's throats, and I'm ready to like burn the wheel. Capricorn. I'm wrapping this up. 9 of Wands. I feel like I'm hearing like the damage is done. Like nothing can be... There's too many things that have happened. Too many fights that have been had. Too many wounds that have been hurt. Too much baggage to carry for you to like... It's like a cycle I'm hearing too. Like this is someone who, even though they've fought and defended themselves and built their wall up around them, they're still looking back. They're still, and this is that part of this toxic... There is a very, very toxic cycle here. Lovers, toxic... I freaking said the word. I wasn't gonna say it. Emotionally, mentally, spiritually, physically unhealthy right now. Doesn't mean it has to be forever, because that wheel spins, but currently right now this is an unhealthy place that where like not even being honest about how unhealthy this is, and someone is literally just waiting for the next round to start this up again. And I feel like they can't possibly consider that maybe someone doesn't want the fiery, unhealthy shit and wants something of more value and stable. That's a reading for somebody out here. Capricorn. If it resonates, please let me know. If it doesn't resonate, check out your other signs in your chart, and just always do what's best for you. That's what I would say to anybody about any situation with anybody, even if it's just with themselves. Do what's best for your spirit. Love ya, Capricorn.